All right, so this will be the Lower Hintertomb. We just got done with the Hintertomb. Pretty quick Chalice for the Hintertomb. Same with this one. Not going to be much extra outside of getting levers and fighting bosses, but we do get the lovely chance to fight the Madman boss on the second level of this Chalice. So you'll see how fun that one is when we get there. Blood bullet. So we have our extra bullets. Just run in here and grab the lamp. Alright, here we're going to run to the right. All the way to the right. There's going to be a trap statue up here. I always just kill it. We are going to elixir here. And bone marrow ash before we open this door. We'll go in here. And just kind of look up top. There's a guy there. Let's get him killed. There's going to be another one to your right when you get up here as well. Just kind of walk up and take care of him. Grab their bullets. Come over here. Open this door. Back towards where the first gunman was. Watch over that gunshot there. You open this door. There's going to be another enemy. Yeah, right there. Let's run in. We are going to elixir. There's one of those crazy madmen guys down here. What I like to do on this one, I think it is closest to the lever as I possibly can, and then kind of like 45-degree angle. And as soon as it hits, I'm going in. That gives me the most time to get over here and mark out. Don't push too early because you might throw the punji and then you might aggro to you. Before the punji lands, and then you're screwed. There's traps on the floor here, so run all around to the right. There'll be enemies that follow. If you're someone that's safe and want to like just not deal with them, just go ahead and kill them. It's the brain sucker. It's a door I always get stuck in. Just do a jump if you get stuck in it. I don't know. I get stuck a lot of the time on that fog wall or door. Just kind of wait here. We're just gonna bait out this guy. Another one. You could use a pellet here for extra damage. Let him do an attack. Do some R1, L1, L1, L1. He can kind of hyper armor.
Nice input read, you garbage can.
I forgot to mute the alerts. And this is kind of just, or this is what you do. Eventually he'll do an attack. I promise. But he can hyper armor. Just gotta be careful. I don't know, maybe this one can't, but I know the other one in the the Ebby Chalice. He's hyper armored me before. I just kind of run around. This is kind of ridiculous. I've never had him do it this long. And that's layer 1. Layer 2. Layer 2. Just gonna go and grab the lamp. There is some bone marrow, ash, and bullets in here. Go up the ladder. You can already hear him going crazy. There's a witch down this hallway, so just be careful. She's a little crazy. That's fine. Give yourself time to get up here, because since a guy, you heard him screaming, aggroed, he can be repositioning. He could be like all the way over here, and the lever is in the back of the room. So you just want to make sure he has made his way back, and for the most part, he's back there. The same thing, get your punji ready. Again, I'm gonna get like as close to, like, there's a Ritual Blood 4 there. Kind of get as close to the lever as I can. Just get him away. And just get behind the lever. Yep, look, he's already back. But because you have the elixir on, he does kind of hesitate there. He won't attack right away. He won't, which is great. But there were some Ritual Blood 4s in that room that you definitely want to grab on the side of the wall there. The Madman fight, I'll kind of explain it when I'm in there, what I do. But basically, these guys input read like crazy. And they have quick gunshots. Exactly what I want to do. I want to bait an attack into the pillar. Because now he can do it, he can't shoot me. And so there's a cooldown also when he has his tricked weapon out. So it gives me chances to do damage. So he's back to this with the gun, so we're gonna bait an attack into the pillar. He's shooting me, I'm not getting in good position here. Perfect. Now the other guy spawns in. So definitely want to make sure you pay attention to where you are on the map with his spawn. What? Alright, this is perfect. They're both tricked out. This is great. This is great RNG. Well, not anymore. We need him to trick. We need him to trick. There we go. One down. Two down. So it's not the greatest fight, but that's kind of the idea. Best is to kind of set up the first one before he transitions, and try to get a parry visceral, but that's fine. Just be sure when you trigger the second one, you're not right at where he spawns, because he can spawn in with the flame sprayer and you'll immediately get hit. All right, layer 3. Just gonna kill this guy. Just Gonna cross over here. Open this door. There should be a ladder in here. We're gonna be grabbing some Ritual Blood 4s. So I'm gonna go left, open this door. The Ritual Blood 4 should be right here in the corner. And then we will go get the lever. So for this room, I like to elixir here, drop down over here, and slowly make my way up. Be careful, you can get bloodborne by making this throw. If you angle too far, it'll splash behind you. We'll get the lever there, we'll throw it to the left side, and we'll go back down the right side and mark out. Alright, so we haven't been through a side room in a while. So we are going to go through a little side room where the boss is, or before the boss. So go over here to the right. Okay, we do have one bone marrow ash left, which is perfect. So there's a side room here on the left. There's going to be an enemy that jumps out here. Just kind of circle back, let him do his attack, kill him. Go out, kill this dude. Now, this guy can aggro pretty far. And he throws stuff at you, and he can do like a double throw. So, I have to like do the tiniest walk for this guy. One bone marrow ash will kill him, but I do not want him aggroed earlier than expected. Cool. Then we'll elixir. Just kind of jump off here towards that item. See the giants over there. What you want to do is head towards this way. There's a ladder you can see there ahead of me. There's a little lantern on it. We'll go up the ladder. I find this kind of funny too because I'm gonna do an antidote here. Let's see if it does it. Yeah, I'm getting like poison from somewhere. I don't know where, but bloodborne. This guy has every weapon in the game, except the shield. This room sucks. I don't think you need an elixir, but I do an elixir and 2 to 3 punges. So I'm gonna elixir. Don't want him to aggro early, so I kind of walk in about to this like carriage. And so I'm gonna get one of these ready and go. I'm gonna open it. Don't grab the item. I'm gonna open it and throw another one. And look at that. Just like that. Yeah. That's what can happen. That's what can happen. They de-aggro so fast, and you're just kind of screwed. So we'll do it again. We'll run through it again. We have the equipment and items for it. Maybe we can... See, look how early this guy aggroed. I guess you could just run by him and just do the elixir, but better to be safe than sorry. Now, I do hope that that enemy does not have my echoes, but if not, I can always load a save file for the next chalices. But yeah, that's how quickly he can just do his things. And he does have them, so we'll go in and I guess kill him. I wonder if I should just do that. We'll test it. Live testing on the guide. This isn't safe. I mean, you gotta be careful. But well, the Ritual Blood 4 is there. That you want to make sure you grab. I mean, that... I don't know. Depends what you want to do there. Depends on the build you have, too, if you can even kill him that fast. Alright, so now it's time for the boss. 3 Beast Blood pellets. That should be fine. If we want at least 2, because he can kind of stall on us if we don't get the opener we want, or if our pellet wears off. But this is through Marion Elder, and we're gonna try to get the good opener, which is a backstab visceral. Got it. Thank you. Alright, so he's just before transition, so we're going to wait for an attack. Not that one. This one I like to dodge and walk around him. This one. He can if you rotate too far on him. You saw me there. I had to go back the other direction. He can teleport out of there and do a transition. It looks like he would have a hitbox, but he does some crazy like twirling of the scythe and fire and stuff. But there's actually no hitbox. So if he teleports away and starts transitioning, just go in and kill him. None of that will hit you and once he's done, then you'll start attacking. But if you over-rotate him, you could see he started aiming that slam where I was headed, and that would have hit me if I didn't recognize that. Alright, so we're back at the dream. Nothing new like we need to buy outside of just replenishing our inventory. We'll go ahead and kind of fill up over here. And next chalice we'll be setting up is the Ailing Lauren Chalice.